Phoenix Books presents The Pickwick Papers, written by Charles Dickens. This performance by Paul Scofield is copyright 2014 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 1988 Dove Books on Tape sound recording.
The first ray of light which illumines the gloom and converts into a dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the earlier history of the public career of the immortal Pickwick would appear to be involved, is derived from the perusal of the following entry in the Transactions of the Pickwick Club. May the 12th, 1827, Joseph Smiggers, Esquire, presiding. The following resolutions unanimously agreed to. That the corresponding society of the Pickwick Club is hereby constituted, and that Samuel Pickwick, Esquire, Tracy Tupman, Esquire, Augustus Snodgrass, Esquire, and Nathaniel Winkle, Esquire, are hereby nominated and appointed members of the same, and that they be requested to forward, from time to time, authenticated accounts of their journeys and investigations, of their observations of character and manners, and of the whole of their adventures, together with all tales and papers to which local scenery or associations may give rise, to the Pickwick Club, stationed in London. A casual observer, adds the Secretary, to whose notes we are indebted for the following account, a casual observer might possibly have remarked nothing extraordinary in the bald head and circular spectacles, which were intently turned towards the Secretary's face during the reading of the above resolutions. To those who knew that the gigantic brain of Pickwick was working beneath that forehead, and that the beaming eyes of Pickwick were twinkling behind those glasses, the sight was indeed an interesting one. And how much more interesting did the spectacle become, when starting into full life and animation, as a simultaneous call for "Pickwick" burst from his followers, the illustrious man slowly mounted into the Windsor chair on which he had been previously seated, and addressed the club he himself had founded. On his right hand sat Mr. Tracy Tupman, the too susceptible Tupman, who to the wisdom and experience of maturer years superadded the enthusiasm and the ardour of a boy, in the most interesting and pardonable of all human weaknesses, love. Time and feeding had expanded that once romantic form, but the soul of Tupman had known no change. Admiration of the fair sex was still its ruling passion.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?